Hi everyone, it's Key and I'm back with another video. Today I just wanted to film another holiday makeup tutorial, so I used some golds and some cranberries as you can see. So yeah, if you want to see how I created it, then definitely keep watching. But before you do that, make sure you subscribe if you haven't already. I don't want you guys missing out on these weekly videos that we're dropping. Yes, I said weekly, so I want you guys to be the first to see them. So yeah, if you haven't already, definitely hit the subscribe button. But let's not waste any more time and get straight to this makeup. Okay, now I'm just applying foundation. I'm using my Milani foundation as usual in the shade Chesnutt. So I'm just applying that all over my skin, and I'm going to take a brush today just to buff it out. Sometimes I like to use beauty blenders, other times brushes. It just depends on my mood. So that's all I'm doing here. Now I'm taking my LA Girl Pro Concealer in the shade Toffee to prime my lids for the eyeshadow that we're about to apply. Alright, so after my little music break, I'm just setting my eyes with some translucent powder, and these are the two shadows I'll be using. I'm just taking that orange shade from the Tarteist palette and blending it into my crease. This will be the transition shade that we use to just as the base for all the other colors to blend into. So I'm just taking that Morphe brush and blending it out. Next, I'm taking this hot pink shade and I'm just applying it right below that orange shade just to deepen it up a tad bit more. So yeah, I'm just blending that out into the orange. So next I'm going to the Lorac Unzipped palette and I'm taking that dark burgundy shade and I'm applying that right directly into my crease. So right there, a little bit onto my lid as well. So that's all I'm doing here, and I'm just blending it up into the two previous shades we used. And now I'm taking a lid brush, just a flat one, and I'm applying that onto the outer lid just there. So now I'm taking the same concealer I used to prime my lids just to cut my crease. Basically, pretty much after all of that blending, I wanted to keep my lid nice and bright for the gold shades that I use. So that's all I'm doing here, and I'm blending it out into that purple, well not the purple, the burgundy shade that I put onto my lid. So I'm only taking it halfway because I want to keep the outer part smoky. So now I'm just blending everything out, and now I'm taking that bronzy shade and this gold shade from the Lorac palette, and I'm just using that on my lid. Okay, so now I'm taking that deep purple shade. I just wanted my crease to be a little bit more darker, so I'm just using that to deepen it, and I'm only applying it to the outer corners. So yeah, I'm just blending it out, and I'm going to go back and apply some more gold to my lid, but for now I'm just going to go to my face and apply that same LA Girl Pro Concealer in the shade Toffee and the Airspun translucent powder. And I'm going in with my Covergirl bronzer from the Queen collection. I'll list the shade below because it's a number that I can never remember. So yeah, I'm just taking that in like an angled face brush just to blend it out, because I use that for my contour actually. So I use it to bronze and contour, and that's the bronzer right there. Now I'm taking my Smashbox primer in the shade 9 to dust off all of that powder. So yeah, I'm just doing that, and now I'm taking a lighter gold shade to apply to my lids just to make it pop a little bit more because it wasn't doing what I needed it to do. So yeah, that's all I'm doing here, and that shade came from the Tarteist palette, and I'm applying that to my tear ducts as well for it to pop a little bit more. So yeah, and right there I was thinking about blush, so I decided to go ahead and do it. I'm just using an eyeshadow from the Jaclyn Hill palette, well, two eyeshadows, just because I only have one blush palette and it wasn't the color that I wanted it to be. So I'm using the Fenty Beauty highlighter and Ginger Binge and Moscow Mule, and I'm just blending that onto my cheeks, and I'm also going to take that on my nose, down the bridge of my nose, y'all know the drill, and just a tad bit on my forehead. So that's all we're doing here, just blending it out. And I'm also going to take a little bit on my brow bone, and just for that to pop as well, and I'm going to blend that out with a blending brush. So yeah, and next I'm going to apply this, like, I guess it's not really a red shade, but it's like a shimmery, almost red shade, and I just wanted to apply that in between the purple and gold shade on my lid. So now I'm taking some liquid liner by Wet n Wild, and I'm just using that to do a cat eye, well, wing liner, So yeah, that's all I'm doing here. It takes me a little while because it's not easy. If you've done liquid liner before, I'm pretty sure you know the struggle. So yeah, that's all I'm doing here. Just taking, you know, itty bitty steps at a time. That's the best way to do it. So yeah, that's all I'm doing here. So bear with me if it takes a little bit long. So yeah, we're just fixing this liner, making sure it's thick enough, but not too thick. So yeah. And now I'm going to do the same on the other eye, which is the hard part, trying to match the other eye to the first eye. But I'm actually going to get it pretty accurate. So I was excited about that. So yeah, that's all I'm doing here. Just trying to get that same angle on my other eye. So yeah, that's all I did here. So now I'm going to apply my lashes right here, which I use the Ardell Double Up Lashes in 206. And now I'm going in with that burgundy shade from the Lorac Unzipped palette, and I'm using that as my shade on my bottom lash line. So that's all I'm doing there. Next, I am going to apply my mascara, which is my L'Oreal Telescopic, my fave mascara, as you guys already know. So yeah, and now I'm taking my Lancome mascara to apply it to my top lashes to blend those with the false lashes I applied. So now I'm taking a brown lip liner from Wet n Wild, and I'm just using that to line my lips. And I'm actually going to do 2 lip shades today, just so you guys can have, you know, different looks to switch up with and you have an idea. So my first one, I'm going to go for a nude shade. And the second shade is more dark, like on the dark side. So if that's what you're into, that'll be definitely a good choice. Also, a red lip, of course, will look great since it's the holidays. But yeah, I'm just applying this nude shade, applying liquid liquid lipstick can be a task, just because you want to get it accurate and, you know, everything to look right. So that's all I'm doing here. Now it is time to set my face, and of course I'm just taking my NYX Dewy setting spray, and I'm just sprayed it with sprayed my Real Technique sponge, and I'm just patting it all over my face. I just love a good dewy setting spray. It just makes your skin look more, you know, skin-like after applying all that powder and stuff. So this is something great. If you don't use a setting spray, you should definitely add it to your routine. It just makes everything look natural. So now I'm using the NYX Liquid Lipstick. I'll list the shade down below. And these next few clips is just me slaying in both shades. But thanks for watching, and I hope you guys have a Merry Christmas.
Let's go. Presents and cards are here.